Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Franchise Network. This is Sun Maurice here, and we are talking about a lot this night. Look, I almost messed up right there, but look, guys, what we have on the table for y'all. Let's start with the head of the table versus the dead man. Look, we're talking Roman Reigns, Undertaker. Later on tonight, that's going to be one of the debate topics. I know it's the thumbnail for tonight, but it is one of the debate topics for tonight here live on the Franchise Network. We're going to be talking about who has the better character, the OTC, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns right there versus the dead man, the Phenom, Undertaker. We're going to be talking about who has a better character. And later on tonight for the main event, it's going to be Sami Zayn versus a mystery opponent that you guys have to find out and see in a match for match, having the catalog of the great Sami Zayn. Speaking of great, let's talk about Randy Orton, the legacy of the Viper, the Apex Predator. Guys, you guys will be joined. I'll join later on, but you guys will be accompanied by Steph and CJ and talking about the legacy of the Apex Predator. So without further ado, let's get these gentlemen up here. Let's talk about Randall Keith Orton. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Franchise Network. Make sure you guys like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for coming in and talking to us here. Guys, take it.
Yo, CJ, before you say anything, bro, I just nuzzled out the best part of my life, bro.
I'm glad you included me in that moment. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It actually stinks. Like, my room actually stinks. It smells amazing.
Glad to know it.
You wanna know like how?
Yeah, man. That's.
All right, we're not here to talk about my parts. Well, we got some background music. I like this. We are here to talk about Randall Keith Orton. CJ, Randy Orton's legacy debate. What do you think Randy Orton's legacy is gonna be when it's all said and done? What is he left? Is he top 10? I got a few things to say. Randy's one of my favorite villains of all time. He's top 3. He's not number 3. Honestly, he's either 1 or 2, in my opinion. Randy. I mean, to be fair, I also was a huge Cena fan, and he was Cena's main villain. He was punt kicking his dad. So, Randy is top 2 villains of heels. I'm sorry, let me use the correct terms. Heels in WWE history, in my opinion. When it's all said and done, I do think Randy is going to be appreciated so much more when he is gone. I think a lot of people are going to look back at his longevity. He came in 2002 with 3 other huge stars: Brock Lesnar, Cena, and Batista. Couldn't get his damn name.
Shelton Benjamin.
And he's the only one who and Benjamin. But even Benjamin, to my account, he's the only one who never left. 2002 to 2025, that is 23 years of straight, consistent in-ring work. He's given us good matches throughout his career. When it's all said and done, Randy Orton is going to still be considered one of the GOATs. And he should be in conversations. I don't think he's top 10, but I do think it is fair to have Randy Orton in some of those conversations. His longevity is insane. Get my opening thoughts out.
Hello, guys. Are we talking about the Viper, the Legend Killer? Randy Orton.
Yeah, we are actually.
What's up?
Where do we rank him? Can I please get my input?
We're not necessarily talking about his rank, but what do you think his legacy, when it's all said and done, what do you think his legacy is going to leave? What do you think his legacy? What legacy does he leave behind?
Let's be honest. We have some Randy lovers, and we have many Randy haters. But let's not make it without a doubt like he's not one of the best, because he is. There will never be another Randy Orton. There will never be another Legend Killer. There will never be one like him. April 25th, 2002, when he first entered the scene, he tore it up. 2009 was his best year, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, CJ. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's ball, Randy.
Ball Randy was on a rampage. You see when John Cena went out, who was the next man in charge? Randy. I mean, he was shadowed. Cena shadowed him. I mean, not Cena, but he shadowed Cena his whole career. But let's not make it a mistake. He was great. 14-time champion. They didn't give it to him 14 times for no reason. Like I said, he has the most appearances on premium live events. He wasn't the mainstream for no reason. His merch sales was up, especially like 2009, 2011, even 2020. Even and we know how bad that year was. He was still there, like you said, still consistent, no matter what. In mid card, main event, he was still relevant. And
we ain't get CJ input. CJ, what do you think?
I'm sorry, CJ, you go.
Randy's legacy, all said and done.
Oh yeah, Randy will be one of the. He already is one of the greats. If he retired tomorrow, I think he's, as we're saying, one of the greatest of all time.
We got a Randy hater in the chat, yeah.
Randy is one of the more. Randy is one of the more underrated WWE wrestlers I know of.
Yes.
I've seen. I mean, some of the stuff was off him. He's had some really bad injury luck at really peaks of his career at times. Yes. Sometimes when he's at his best as a character, it seems like, it's almost like Vince can't seem to get it over. Like it just, the matches just don't hit. Like it's, you know what I mean? But he's, or when he's at his best in the ring, it's sometimes it's like there's nothing really at stake. You know what I mean? Like it's an awkward mashup of things, but like everything you want in a wrestler, like it might be cliche, Michael Cole or whatever, but I think it's true. Like his timing's great character. I think Randy Orton deserves the type of praise that we give to some other guys that get like
drop the names.
John Cena. John Cena,
the Triple H's, Undertakers of the world.
John Cena.
In my eyes, I don't see how Randy Orton isn't right there with those guys. If we're talking,
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I do agree.
That's how I feel. I mean, I guess like his peak, like you know what I mean, all the time. But I don't know. I think he peaks just as high.
I do think that. Yeah, I think he peaks right along with them. I do think he should be in conversations with those people. I kind of disagree with Jalen. I don't think he should be in comparison to Cena. But I'm not mad at him being in conversations with Cena because at one point or another, Cena did it with being the guy. Randy was never necessarily the guy, but Randy was right there. I can give a lot of
Randy wasn't never the guy? So Randy wasn't the guy?
Not really.
How?
No.
Okay, tell me how.
No.
John
every
Cena
year
was
you
there.
named, John Cena was there.
Okay, but when John Cena got hurt, what happened?
When John Cena got hurt, what happened?
When
he
John
got
Cena
hurt in 07, Randy
no, 09. Let's get it. No, 07, 08. You're right.
I'm not saying that
Randy wasn't the guy then.
Title, but just because you win a world title don't mean you're the guy. But
Triple H, probably.
Yeah, like
wait a minute.
I think
Wait a minute.
that was definitely Triple H. Triple H brought the Danny We belt to a whole other show to make SmackDown relevant again. But boys. Before we keep going, we actually have flown out from the franchise group chat the Randy Orton hater who said Randy Orton hasn't even had a good match since 2014. Great match. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. But before we keep this conversation, let's get him up here.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, he's ready. He's ready. The hello came in so trolly. I'm ready for this.
All right.
So look, Logan, I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked everyone else. When it's all said and done, what legacy does Randy leave behind?
I think to me, Randy, and this might be a cold, controversial take. I think Randy is gonna be the biggest what if.
That's a stupid take.
Well, let me explain why, Jalen. I think if injuries wasn't as persistent in his career, and he sat there and he didn't have all these back injuries, all these spine injuries, shoulder surgeries, there are good chunks of his career, especially during his prime, and especially during like peak, like for example, when he was feuding with the Bloodline in what is it, 2022, and he was out for a whole year and some change. Like, I think
I can agree with
It's
that.
like he's in his mid 40s at that point.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was gonna bring that up next. Like I do agree with the what if factor of Randy. I don't think he's necessarily as big as. I don't think he's the biggest what if. I don't think he's anywhere close to the biggest what if. But
like at that point,
I think
Randy's 20 years in at that point, isn't he?
Yeah, like
20 years
we
behind.
got to see his real best. I don't think he was ever gonna go over that 09 period. And it's not because it's bad.
Why?
It was like he declined after 2009, like 2011.
No, I'm not saying he declined. I'm saying that 09 period was definitely the peak. But no, he was still great. It's like Cena. Cena's peak was probably character-wise, height-wise, 06, 07. But I still love John Cena in 2015. Like, I'm not saying that he's not great. But
so wait, hold on, wait. Is it okay if I say something real quick? So like I grew up with Randy, and obviously like people sit there and say that like Cena and Randy is arguably like the biggest rivalry of the PG era, which arguably I disagree with because their feud was just mid. And I think besides like the Cena and Randy rivalry, you can maybe only sit there and say there's only like 4 or 5 good rivalries. He has the one with Christian. If you want to count the authority angle with Daniel Bryan, the Bloodline stuff
Batista.
with RK-Bro.
He's stupid, bro.
Shawn Michaels.
Seth Rollins.
Daniel Bryan. Shawn Michaels.
Wyatt family. I did enjoy his stuff with the Wyatts. I didn't enjoy everything.
You crazy.
I don't know who you pointing at.
I'm pointing at you.
Because I said the Wyatts?
Yes. That was actually good.
I'm agreeing with you.
I mean, like Foley.
Like, yeah, like he had great feuds. Undertaker.
Hold on.
Did you not forget he was in the Evolution?
No, but I'm saying like post Cena Randy. Like if you're sitting there thinking like post Cena Randy in 09, because obviously the whole thing with the Legend Killer, with the feud with Taker, feud with Foley, great stuff. Great. Not gonna take that away from him. But like I'm sitting there saying like because he was feuding with Cena for 2 years up at that point. Basically from like almost all of 09, bits of 08, and then
from 07 to 09 they've been rivals. I can give you that. But they both were doing stuff in between that. They
wrestled like every year, bro.
But they definitely were repeated rivals. I'm not disagreeing that rivalry is overrated. I definitely think that rivalry is overrated. Honestly, I don't even think that's either one of their best rivalries. But I don't agree with it being mid at all. But I think it's done too much to be mid. It's just overdone. It was very oversaturated. But I can't.
And maybe that's the correct word for it. Maybe it's oversaturated.
Yeah,
but
it's like the Fast and the Furious franchise. I wouldn't say mid, but too many damn movies. Like,
agreed.
Like, but as far as that going on his legacy, I don't necessarily think you haven't really said anything bad towards his legacy. I think you were about to. Maybe you're about to. I'm gonna let you get back.
So when I sit there and like I sit there and I made a top 10 list on my personal TikTok page. I'm not gonna shout it out obviously because I'm under the franchise tag, but I sat there and I excluded Randy from my top 10. And to a lot of people, that seems like it's a controversial take. But the people I have above him, like, is people that have done more impactful things than Randy. Excluded, and it depends on how you define longevity. And I think longevity is such a weird thing to use because you could sit there and say there's good longevity. Like, I would say Cena is an example of good longevity versus, like, someone like Hogan, where as the years go on, his legacy gets tarnished, as his longevity continues.
See, but with Hogan's longevity, his tarnishing, that got tarnished outside of it.
Elaborate on that.
Outside of wrestling.
But like to me, and maybe I need to sit there and I need to go back and rewatch some Randy.
You
But
do.
to me, I have him around 15 in my all-time ranking.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not actually. I do think I can name 10 people ahead of Randy, but my reasonings isn't because one.
Name at least 5 of them.
I mean, like,
Huh?
Go ahead.
Name at least 5 of them.
Let him finish.
You want me to name 5? Cena,
Yes.
Taker, Michaels, Rock, Austin.
One sneak.
I'm pretty sure your sneak is Taker, CJ.
It is, bro. But like, Fuma, Logan, it wouldn't be a problem you saying top 50 if Randy wasn't better than some of the people in your top 10. Like that's the only like on its face, Randy not like top 50. Okay, like
yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
There's a lot of people that wrestled, but like I know some people in that 10 that he's better than. That's the only thing.
All right.
Well, CJ, let me ask a question before. Go ahead, Logan. Go ahead.
But like realistically though, so I look at a lot of things. I look at match catalog. I look at I'm trying to think of what all the 5 things I said. Match catalog.
There's not 50 match catalogs, but go ahead. There's not 50.
No, I said top 15. He's hovering around like 15.
You said 5-0.
No, I said 15. Like
yes. Oh my bad. That's like exactly where I got him. He's around there for me too.
Yeah, he's also around that for me.
But he's also better
than that. I'm not mad at that.
But like,
wait.
Elaborate. What? What do you want?
What did you? I'm elaborating wrong word. Run it back. Did you say Randy's what? Top what?
15.
Top 15.
Me and CJ are agreeing. We do agree on that.
Can he please name his superstars?
I have Randy top 10, but
I want him to name his superstar besides the obvious, like John Cena. Let's throw something out there.
All right, let's get the obvious 5 out of there. It's Cena, Austin, Taker,
Rock,
Hogan,
Taker,
Rock.
Hogan. Okay.
No.
Who you saying no to?
Hogan. No,
the Undertaker.
Hogan has
Undertaker.
done more than any.
That doesn't matter.
Unfortunately,
he does.
Not better than the Undertaker.
All right, Jalen,
The Undertaker's not better than
you.
The Undertaker's not better than
The reason why you can't even make the argument for Hogan hasn't done it is important.
Let's move on. I was connecting it back to but I think we're going circles with that. Let's move on. I think we can get into some bigger fish.
Right.
But all right, so I'll summarize like 9 to 12. So my 9 is Mick Foley, my 10 is Punk, my 11 is Rey Mysterio, my 12 is Edge.
No.
Why is Edge over Randy Orton?
Why is Rey Mysterio in your top 10?
Absolutely.
Ray is. I don't even hate the Ray take. Why
number 11?
my issue with you right now, Logan, is that you have somebody above Randy Orton that Randy Orton does exactly what they do, but better in every single way. Randy Orton is
I disagree.
I wouldn't say everything better. I would say
everything.
It is.
I think Edge is better in the ring.
Edge better than Randy Orton?
Wrestling.
No.
Edge has a better catalog.
No,
I have Randy over. I have Randy over Edge.
No. You probably have his theme song over his, but no.
All right,
He also has a better theme song. He has a better catalog.
No, he doesn't.
No, as a singles competitor, no.
I'm taking all for all, by the way. And
me too. Like, what do you mean all for all?
Oh, you mean
I'm taking tags. I'm taking the entire wrestler. Edge has a better catalog than Randy.
Okay, what about character?
As a singles wrestler, I give it to
Edge.
Edge
is a better character.
How does he have a better character?
You're right. Off the strength of Christian.
He's the rated R superstar, the ultimate opportunist. Like that's his entire shtick.
Okay, and Randy Orton is the legend killer. The Viper.
We know his nickname. We do know his nickname.
Like naming nicknames is insane. We're not about to go nickname for nickname. When it comes to character work, I'm not gonna hold you.
But like when you sit there and think about it, like some of the most important moments happened with Edge. He's the first
important moment doesn't make you better.
Say the same thing about Randy Orton.
Important moment doesn't make you better.
You can say the same for Randy, and it's probably
my issue is that you're everything that you're about
to say. What did Edge do that's important? What did Edge ever do that's important?
Money
Hear Mick Foley through the fire.
Cashin is probably the biggest. Cashin is probably the biggest. Like, if we're really not even ranking, I don't think you have to rank, but I think that's an awful example to use. Edge being over Randy is kind of nasty because, like Reese said, I do think they're very close. But Randy, but Randy has
he was the first ever Money in the Bank cash-in. Like, he was the first.
No, that's a huge moment. That's a huge moment. I'll give you that. But
and it's iconic. It's an iconic moment too.
Okay, Seth Rollins has the best cash-in moment. What does that mean?
What show did that happen at, Logan? What show did that happen at?
It was an elimination chamber.
No Way Out. It was not elimination.
What was the name of the show?
No Way Out.
Was it No Way Out or
Logan doesn't remember?
I remember the moment.
You don't remember.
You don't remember when it happened.
I don't remember the pay-per-view, but like that's because it wasn't called Elimination Chamber.
I don't know. I don't think.
Okay, so this is.
I remember when Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble.
Logan, this is the issue with your argument is that you have now said multiple things that are either debatable or just clearly in Randy's favor when it comes to the things that you're comparing by Edge. Overall, Randy takes a tally. Randy is, I think, by far a better character worker. I think he's a better character worker inside the ring as well. I think Randy Orton.
Yes, I can agree with character.
I think Randy Orton's even better on the mic. I've heard better promos from Randy Orton. I've seen Randy Orton. To me, I think Randy Orton has the better match catalog. I know, Steph, you're giving the tag stuff strength, but I think Randy gets more strength on this stuff.
I think even singles.
I disagree on singles really, really, really bad. But like all those things combined, and plus the longevity on top of it, plus the peak, and Randy Orton debatably has a higher peak than Edge.
He has a higher peak.
I don't think it's debatable. I
got a question though.
2006 Edge is not as memorable as 2009 Randy Orton.
If you're doing peaks as in one moment and you have Edge, then yeah. But peaks as in what that character?
What, Spear?
No, I don't think the Spear and the cash-in are probably bigger than any one moment I can think of.
Nobody cares about that
time period? Hell no.
Hold on. Time out. Jalen, CJ, Steph, time out. The most viewed moment on WWE YouTube right now is Randy Orton kissing Stephanie, having Triple H handcuffed. Out of all the years WWE is on the TV, I'm just saying.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at.
We're talking about
a longer peak. That's what I'm saying. If you're looking at peaks for moments, then okay. But Randy is doing multiple things at that level.
What I'm saying, the reason why I mentioned
Stephanie getting his house broken in,
Punk
kicking his dad. Those are things that happen in one run for Randy. That's why I would give that to Randy. That's an argument.
Can I say something? He also brought up longevity. Let's not act like Edge has a better longevity.
Randy has the second top 5 longevity. I'm not gonna say second. Randy has top 5 longevity in WWE history. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
But he brought up longevity. How he is a what if? Okay, what about Edge?
I knew exactly what I was doing the whole time.
What about Edge? Let's not talk about how he broke it.
Hey y'all, make sure y'all please like the video. Make sure y'all please like up the stream. Show us some love. Show us some support. But yes, Randy Orton.
I think the biggest downplay for Randy, honestly, y'all might agree, y'all might not. It's very similar to Seth, if you like it or not. I know a lot of y'all don't like Seth, but they're the main guy's second. And when you're the main guy's second, you kind of get looked at in a certain light as if, all right, you aren't the one running the company, so you're probably not going to get as much credit as the main guy would. Seth isn't going to get as much credit as Roman will. Randy doesn't get as much credit as Cena did.
That's
but
false.
Do they deserve some?
That is false.
Cena and Randy get the same amount of credit?
I mean, I think Randy gets more credit than what people give him for.
I mean, the better wrestler is the one getting. I mean, it just happens to be a better wrestler.
And Fluma or Logan, whatever you want to call yourself.
Oh, that's bad. Now Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan getting the glaze. There you go. You know what I mean?
I was gonna. You can go back to them too. Like the Randy second Savage never really gets the same amount of love as the main because they're not the main guy. Sometimes
when the main guy when there's like 12 people better than him in 2004. You know what I mean? That's
Fluma. I also disagree with the catalog and the in-ring work because when Randy, when he can tell a story in the ring. Like, I think this might be a hot take. He's one of the best person that can whatever you call it, Reese, psychology. Huh?
Randy
Yes,
Randy
like
Orton
when he's
has
the
some of
heel.
the best heel in-ring psychology I've ever
Yes,
seen.
like he's
Yeah.
gonna pry you down. He's gonna break you down.
It's actually way better than Edge's. It's actually way
Yes,
better.
like he's gonna
Wait,
be
can I
the
say
He has
Viper.
better ring psychology. I just don't think he has better.
Can I hold on?
match
Wait, can I?
catalog.
Like, I don't. I will give Randy his props because, especially during bald Randy time, like, yes, his heel work was great.
Amazing.
But
Top 3 heel
even
of
in
all time.
the later stages.
Yes,
But-
even in the later stages, yes.
But like Edge as
Him
a
and
heel.
Jeff
Wait, hold on, wait.
2018.
Let's not forget
seen the match. I
Evolution
haven't
and
seen
the
the match.
Shield gave us like
Edge
a
was
banger.
Oh my! I forgot about the Evolution and Shields. Oh my gosh! Yeah, Randy.
Exactly.
Randy-
Edge was trash.
But like, hold on, wait. But like, as Edge is a heel, he sat there and he's a snakily evil heel who sit there and will cheat his
What
way.
you think he
to
is?
get
Randy did it better.
He's
Randy
a
did it
basic
better.
But
Randy-
I think Edge did it better.
Sorry,
I think
sorry.
Edge did
How
it
did-
better.
Like, look, Logan,
Basic
Logan, real
chicken
quick.
crab. Basic chicken crab heel.
Yo, wait, Logan,
Yeah,
real quick.
like-
I want to give you an example of how good, because you just said that slimy cheat to win heel. When Cena and Randy started beefing in this last run, when Cena finally went heel, people wanted them to recreate the spot where Randy just slapped the ref to get the win.
Yep.
That was such a good spot. People wanted that to be redone. Randy
Randy-
played the
Randy-
slimy
wait,
heel
wait, wait, that's
way
Randy
Cena
better.
slapped Randy
But wait,
slapped
that's a Cena
Dustin
Randy
Rhodes.
moment, though. That's a
Yeah,
that's
Dusty
a Cena
Rhodes,
Like,
Randy
Cena,
moment.
that okay. It is a Cena Randy moment that happened with them in the ring. And like that doesn't have anything to do with it. And we can actually use that. Randy's heel work against John Cena is better than Edge's heel work against John Cena.
I don't know if I can fully agree with that.
I think Edge.
Whoa, no. He has better heel work.
Steph,
Never mind.
the story between Edge.
Yeah, never mind.
I say like the script writing of the story might have been better with Edge, but Randy Orton,
yeah.
even in the matches, the
Was
breaking point 09. It's debatable actually, CJ. It's
Oh, I got a
debatable.
question, Reese.
Like,
well, I don't know.
we're
Like, he
tripping,
came
bro.
out
We're
and made
tripping.
fun of Lita
CJ.
every day, and then
CJ, I know
What?
CJ, I know you know bangers. Who do you rank? What match do you rank better? Mick Foley versus Randy or Edge versus Mick Foley?
Randy and
Randy and Cactus is better.
and that's not even just to make a point. Like, it's actually better.
But
I agree. It's
another
Randy-
thing-
it's Randy Foley.
What the hell was I about to
So
say?
time
with
out.
Randy, why I don't think you should have Edge over Randy is because even when you like really compare the two's life, let's look at Randy when he had Legacy, and let's look at Edge when he had the Edge heads. Who did that better? Randy murdered Legacy. Legacy was actually a good plot. Edge heads were kind of forgettable.
Like, I don't know. I was never a big fan. Like, I mean, granted, I was a Cena fan.
They
at the
were
time,
better, but you don't
I
have to
was
be a
never
fan
a-
to admit it's better.
Which is why you should be giving props, by the way. But you know,
Yo,
And
what
by
is
the way,
Undertaker's case- what is the
rumor-
Undertaker's case over Randy? That's what
Rumor-
really.
Undertaker's case. Undertaker is one of the greatest characters of all time. Taker's one of the greatest characters of all time.
so is Randy. So is Randy.
Great. He one of the greatest characters of all time. 1, 2.
Okay, come on.
The streak legacy, the impact.
Oh,
on
brother.
that. 3, his evolution. I'll give his evolution of his character and his moveset.
What
evolution?
I'm not gonna
The
lie.
evolution of his character.
Wait,
and his
He
moveset.
became a redneck, and then he went back to the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, he did. Yes, he hung someone in a ring and got cheered. Randy can't do that.
Yes, he can.
Randy.
Okay, that's your first point, though.
Yeah,
That was your first point.
No, Randy can break into somebody's house on live television, kiss the
So
son of
Undertaker-
He can
the-
slap
he
Dusty
didn't
Rhodes and Cody
He
Rhodes.
didn't break in anyone's
Undertaker's
house.
a MAGA zombie, and he has
Well, he got his house
That's
broken
way better
into. He
than
got his house
Ryan.
broken into.
Like, what's going on?
No,
He can-
are we
remember
talking
when
outside
Randy-
of ring or are we talking inside ring though?
Remember when Randy?
Anything.
If we included outside of the ring, Randy might be in my top 5 because then you can kick Hogan out, you can kick Taker out. Hell, I watched Total Divas. You can kick Cena out. It's like, no, I'm joking. But
No, not
my-
outside the ring, as in like backstage stuff. No, I mean like.
oh, I heard you bring up MAGA. That's what I was.
I'm not gonna
That
lie.
was his gimmick. Was
Steph,
that not his gimmick?
Nah, I
Steph.
don't think so.
Hey, Steph, I'm not gonna
Anyways.
lie. After
What
2014,
was he
bro.
doing in 2002? What was that?
Huh?
What was he doing in 2002? What was that?
Who, Taker?
Yeah, what was that?
I was a baby. I was a fetus. I wasn't even born. So I don't know. But I
No,
know when I was watching. I know when I was watching Taker was the dead man. He did this.
Steph, I'm not gonna lie. After
And then I was-
2014, after 2014, the streak.
The streak still matters.
2014,
You can claim the streak didn't matter after 2014.
After
I think we're getting way off the topic. I think we're getting insanely off a topic. I think that is the dumbest point you can make when they had a whole plot point.
We did not care about Bray Wyatt.
Cena, you can say that. There was a whole plot point when Cena did not have a match for Mania and people wanted him to face Undertaker. You cannot say it was not. You cannot say that. You cannot say Undertaker at Mania was not important.
That was poor.
That was poor. That makes him better.
I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm not. No, CJ. I'm not even saying that makes him better than Randy. That's why I said we were getting off topic. But I'm saying you can't say the streak wasn't important if this was something that was happening that was relevant.
After 2014, the streak became stale.
You just sound stupid because you didn't respond to what I said. But we're getting off a topic. If it was stale, people would not have wanted to see Cena versus Taker when Cena didn't have a opponent.
Ooh, who wanted to see that?
That has nothing to do with the Undertaker's. That has nothing to do with the Undertaker's streak. That has something to do with the two biggest names of the company.
I was just
going one against each other.
Undertaker's streak was still people still wanted to see who fought Cena. I mean,
no, after Brock breaks his streak. 2018. It's.
I feel like people were calling for Undertaker. I feel like people were asking
no, it's on.
It's about Undertaker.
Bro, we could talk about Taker another day. This is about Randy Orton's legacy, y'all.
No, it's on topic because we're talking about the lows of Undertaker and how we can argue Randy Orton over Taker.
I will apologize. I was saying, my point was my original point going back to when you first asked me my point on the Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I think Randy Orton should be on the level of names like The Undertaker. So I brought that back and asked, what is Undertaker's case over, just how we went through Edges?
Yeah.
I said, what is Undertaker's case?
I agree that he's in those conversations.
Like we were doing Edge. So that's what I was.
CJ, the reason why I was saying it was getting off point was because it was then brought up, after 2014, it was just going to be me defending Undertaker. So we might as well save that for another video. Because it's just gonna be me defending.
I disagree because we can go back to the point of Randy Orton doing better.
But about in 2000,
okay, by that same logic, it's like if I go after Christian, nobody cares about Randy Orton. Brock Lesnar, he squashed him in 3 seconds.
Okay. Time out.
Reese, I got one for you when you're done. Go ahead,
bro. Randy, that has zero.
What is Roman Reigns'
zero correlation? Randy does not have a WrestleMania streak.
Give me Roman's case over Randy. Come on, give me Roman's case over Randy.
Reigns and Randy is something I've actually been debatable. I've always been shaking on it. Like they've always been like.
CJ, wait. Before we say that, I do think Randy is in the conversation with Taker. I'm not mad at him being in that conversation.
Oh, really?
I'm just saying, yes. They have the same biggest point.
No, wait. Neither of them are in the top five. Neither of them are in the top five, but they're on the same tier out there in the teens.
I have Taker in top five, but it's mainly boosted because he is the greatest character of all time.
See, and that's
which we will be talking about that later on. But when it comes to Road Goat Reigns, when it comes to Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, the big dog, when it comes to him having a case over Randy Orton, it genuinely is just for me the people. I mean, you have the stretch of like he's not bad in the ring throughout those big dog days, but him having the streak of just being a really good superstar inside the ring. Falling short at the other stuff that matters, the promo work, the mic work, even the draw standpoint. When he hits that peak into the tribal chief era, we see a different level of character I've ever seen to me. And I guess this kind of like just a vice versa of Steph's point. To me, the tribal chief is the best character I've ever seen in terms of pure writing on the screen from WWE. Like, the only reason he wasn't number one on my list is because it ends in like 3 years, but 3 to 4 years. But when it comes to the tribal chief Roman Reigns, OTC, it's not the same thing. I'll keep it a buck. Like
I agree. I think Roman Reigns.
I agree. It doesn't have the same feel, but it's the same.
Roman Reigns is a cash cow now. Roman Reigns is a cash cow. He was
serious 3 years ago. The problem with what both of you said is that Randy Orton is a better character than both of them.
No,
that is the issue with what both of you are saying.
All right, so look, here's what I'm gonna say. Look, pause on that.
He better than
CJ, put your money where the mouth is. I want you on a Verbal Kombat, Randy Orton versus Undertaker.
Verbal
what is it?
Verbal
They
Court.
just had that.
Verbal Court versus
No,
Undertaker.
we never had a
We've
Randy
never
versus
done it.
Taker.
We've
You're
never
right,
done it.
you're
It's
right.
all this talk about Undertaker being overrated. Put your money where your mouth
That's
is.
Who said he was overrated?
I can slander Undertaker all day. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Who said he was?
All right, bro. Future date.
I think Taker's overrated.
We're gonna be on this Taker all day. So let's just future date this.
Hey, look,
We've been on for 40 minutes.
I don't think Taker is underrated, but I don't think he's better than Randy Orton.
I do think Taker's overrated. Matter of fact, I think Taker's so overrated. We're gonna transition into the next topic. Logan, I know you seem busy right now. I don't know if you want to join us for the next topic, but we are going to be talking about the Dead Man, the Phenom. All right, we're holding. I'm holding.
There was somebody who wanted to give a comment on Randy, but he's not even backstage, so never mind.
We can get him. We can get him backstage actually. I think to wrap this up though, I do think Randy Orton is one of the greatest of all time. He belongs in top 10. For me, WWE top 10. I don't know, CJ. I don't know where you have him. I know you've watched a lot of wrestling outside of WWE.
I have to sit and think on my top 10. I do remember, if I'm correct, he was like 11 for me.
For me, Randy Orton is in my 9 spot. Reigns is at
specifically
8, 9.
Hill Randy is top 2.
In WWE,
one person.
Okay, so let's do it. In WWE, let's go one by one. In WWE, where do we have Randy Orton ranked? Jalen, you go.
10.
Steph.
What the fuck? Why are you so passionate if you had him at 10? When you act like it was so far, bro, what the hell? I have him at 11. Oh my gosh. I'm so lost right now.
Because he better than Undertaker, the dead man. After
Where do you have Taker? What do you have Taker?
10.
Taker, you don't want to hear it.
No, we do want to hear this. Bro, if you have him outside the top 10, we might.
He is definitely outside top 10. He's outside top 10.
Hey, Jalen lost all credibility when we were talking about the greatest characters ever, and bro brought up R-Truth. He lost all credibility from yesterday.
Bro, he said the greatest. That was the character work.
That is true.
The topic was
he's a comedy
ever.
He's a comedy
he
guy.
Popped up with R-Truth, and I was like, yeah, I'm done, bro.
So where do we have Randy? So where do we have Randy? So where do we have Randy all time?
Hey,
11.
Hey, hold on. Stop playing with my goat. You hear me? It's a real
we
nigga
got
here
somebody
now.
with some
Stop playing with my
sense
goat.
man.
You hear me?
That was time we get somebody
Stop playing with my goat,
look,
bro.
You know what's funny?
Top 10 locked. Top 10 locked.
I'm mad at it.
Locked. You can't unlock it. Top 10 locked.
It might be unlockable if these guys keep performing good.
Oh man! All right.
It might be unlockable.
I now have to sit there.
But he's top 10 though. He's top 10.
I have to think about.
He's for sure one of the most iconic characters we've ever seen come across the screen, brother. The most iconic finisher you've ever seen. The top 5, top 3 best theme songs you ever heard.
Hey, who would ever replicate?
There are other reasons for Randy Orton being better, but yeah.
Who would ever replicate any of his characters? Let's be real. There will be another.
I do think they're replicatable. I
don't
think. I think we overused that. I think we very much overused.
We already tried to do Legend Killer with Gunther. What happened?
Work. You hear me? Top tier promo work, character work, magnificent. We've never seen a villain be played as well as he's played the villain, and even his face runs are decent. He's not the best face, but he makes it work. He's fun when he's not. When he knows how to not be on top and take a side seat for the next people to grow.
And also, people discredit his mic work when it is excellent.
Yes, his mic work is
excellent. He has no ego. He doesn't mind helping develop talent. Nobody else would have did that shit with Riddle ever.
Kofi Kingston. We can't say he has no ego when bro killed Kofi Push. We can't say no ego. That's why.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
Actually,
Brock. But then after he won the title.
That was before he won the title. Stupid. Was way before Kofi won the title.
That's because Kofi fucked
up. We can't say no ego. I'm not mad at saying he doesn't have a crazy ego.
Wait. That's not even. Bro, Randy Orton's better than Kofi Kingston. Who
John
cares?
Cena did that with Jack Swagger. So what are you trying to say?
No one
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What kind of point is that?
I was responding. I was responding to the point about saying
the better wrestler wins
I was responding to the point of him saying no.
But if John Cena did the same thing to Jack Swagger, so what are you trying to say?
No one said John Cena doesn't have an ego. No, that's not an argument. That's a stupid point to bring up. I'm directly responding.
Can we move on? Can we move on?
No ego.
No. We're here. There's a difference between John Cena saying I don't want to lose this person and Randy Orton going to Vince and saying kill this guy's push. He's not ready. He can't do it. That is way too different things.
I mean that's fair.
Yeah. Also, we're talking about
Randy Orton. We're talking
about young and immature Randy Orton.
Okay, that's cool.
Randy Orton is young and immature.
I don't know why
I don't even think like everybody else is debatable. The only name that Logan said that I just kind of hated when he brought up was Edge. Like Edge is not better than Randy Orton.
Edge is the one I only hated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did hate Edge.
Everybody else
so close and Edge does everything better.
I'm not hearing that Mick Foley shit, bro. Stop talking, bro.
I don't understand.
You know, I got Randy over Foley for I think longevity.
I will say I've been recently looking into WWE, so I can't speak on Foley. But
in WWE, it's tough. It's tough. Probably not.
Yeah, Randy. Growing up, I honestly, Randy got out of my top 10 within the last year, and it's only because I've started learning, and it's been kind of thankful to this chat. I really just learned about Bret Hart, so that was kind of crazy. I had him up in there. Foley just really learned about him, so it's like Foley I don't have in my top 10 just yet. But I'm hearing a lot of crazy stuff about Foley. So
I still have Randy over Foley, but I mean,
what's your reasoning for having Randy over Foley?
He's better for longer.
Oh, Ray Reese.
I disagree.
What do you disagree about? What
Reese. It is 42 minutes, bro. We got.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, right? Okay, I'll end it off. Randy Orton is better for longer than Mick Foley. I don't.
Okay, better for longer.
In WWE, yes, he's better for longer than Foley.
How long do you think Foley is there?
Yeah, Logan, Foley's not there for like 20 plus years, brother. I don't know. Longevity does matter, bro. Like we have to get to a point where
longevity definitely matters. I give Randy a lot of points for longevity. Honestly,
somebody needs to mute their mic.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah. All right. My people driving. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about the next topic. Yeah, I mean, y'all be safe out there, man. These streets ain't safe, man. All right. The next topic that we have, we're talking about characters. And speaking of characters, we have a debate. A debate between two characters who define parts of their generation. One person defines parts of their generation. One defines a generation. Guys, the tribal chief Roman Reigns or the dead man. We're going to go one by one, get everybody's opinion. Steph, I don't want to be on the same side as you, man. Yeah.
I don't want to be on your side. I want to put you by Roman.
Yeah. Put me by head. I don't know why you got CJ with the Undertaker. Then.
I don't know why I got CJ over here. CJ needs to be in the middle. He doesn't even like this Roman. Oh, my mic!
All right. While Steph takes care of that, we're gonna just take him off the screen. So give me a thumb. Add your stuff up when you're ready, guys. We're gonna start with you, Jalen. Actually, let's start hot and spicy. CJ, two characters you're not so fond of. All right, back out then. All right, CJ, two characters you're not so fond of. Bro, can that put me in the right thing? Nice. All right, whatever. CJ, we're on the wrong side, but two characters you're not so fond of. Do you think that either of these characters? Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. Which character do you think is better, CJ? I don't know what I'm talking
about. Undertaker.
Yeah, come back over here, CJ. Come back over here, boy.
You know what I mean? To answer the question, the Bloodline story is cool. I see the appeal. It's a long story. It is owes a lot to Sami Zayn. But I mean, obviously, I'm glad Roman he got over. Like, if this is in terms of like appeal, popularity, we can have a conversation, a debate. As far as like, we have to look to the peak of Undertaker. There's a lot of bad Undertaker, but like, if we look to the peak of Undertaker, obviously, like him and Bear, like it's a great spectacle. People care about it. There's good stuff. On its face, the Kane storyline is a great storyline. It just went on for like 20 years for some reason, and he's a mayor now. But it's I do see the appeal. I never thought Undertaker was that cool. But like I get it, and like I hear y'all when y'all like I mean it has been since like 1990. He's been around, been the company man.
1990 November Thanksgiving, pretty much.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I go Taker.
Okay, Steph, go ahead. State your case for the Undertaker.
When it comes to character, for one, I think we're comparing a character that was ready from day one over 20 years of consistency with the character to a character that was not ready from day one, which I'm not really knocking him too much for that. Not everybody comes in ready. He was a rookie. Okay, cool. But we're comparing a 3-year character that Reese said earlier himself. It doesn't feel like the same character anymore, even though it is the same character. It's the same character. It's just an advanced version of himself. Undertaker was able to do the same character, an advanced version of himself, but it still feel like the Undertaker. And that's why I don't think that this is too much of a character debate. Honestly, I think Taker just kind of clears. Taker did the dead man character. When it got stale, he evolved the dead man character. When that got stale, actually, I don't even think the badass gimmick was stale. I think it was actually really popular when they changed it back to the dead man. I do think people wanted the dead man back. And then when that got stale, he came back as the phenom. It wasn't just the dead nom, it was the phenom.
Okay.
And that was amazing.
It got stale in about 99.
Maybe. I wasn't watching those, like I said. But it's like Taker knew how to evolve.
Jalen, you go ahead before I say my point, because I think a little point is so far.
Well, you know whose side I'm on, the tribal chief. And let me explain why. So first off, Steph, you said something about Roman not having it just because, okay, let's state a fact for Cody. Cody didn't have it, and now he have it. So what? That means that freaking Penta has a better character than him. That means that Austin Theory has a better character just because.
Well, not
Austin Theory. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
Like that doesn't mean nothing. Just because you didn't have it when you first entered, that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean.
I agree. I did say that.
Okay, and also looking back on it, if it was Roman Reigns and the Tribal Chief versus me, you watch it like the Dead Man and whatever. I really didn't buy the Dead Man stuff. Like if I was going back to look now, I wouldn't buy the Dead Man stuff. You can't just be a dead man and go to a road man on a bicycle and then go back to a dead man. Like that doesn't work. Versus the Tribal Chief. The Tribal Chief realism. It brought back cinema. You can make a movie out of this. Like it brought it. So we could have dragged, no lie. We could have dragged this into years versus and it not be stale, even though people thought it was stale because they wanted to be picky. Versus
they're trying to.
If the other people were surrounded,
Jey Uso is getting a world title run off.
I have a genuine question.
Still doing it.
Let me.
And also, can I finish?
Go ahead, because I have something to say after. Go ahead.
There will always be fictional characters like Undertaker. They might not fill his shoes, but there will never ever be a person like the Tribal Chief. Not Jey Uso, not nobody. There will never be another him. Not even The Rock. The Rock cannot fill the Tribal Chief's shoes.
Using this never ever.
I don't know about the never thing, but this was my main point, right? And I think Jalen and CJ hit it a lot more than you did, Steph. When we're talking about these characters, it's not a debate on if Mark Calloway plays better, which I still don't think that's true. But if Mark Calloway is a better character worker than Joe and I, it is the character of the Tribal Chief versus the character of the Phenom. And I do think that the tribal chief is a better written character than, or better wrote character. I think that's proper English than the.
You want specifically the Phenom?
That the dead man, the Phenom, is that who I have on the screen? Those are the same people, right? I just want to make sure I'm right. I'm actually
those are the dead man and the Phenom are two different eras for me, but sure. Same character,
same character. Okay. They're the same character. Okay. So that is what I'm talking about. I think the writing of the OTC, not OTC tribal chief, whatever you want to call him. I think the writing of Roman Reigns as the tribal chief is much better. I think that the story of a young man who is in this company, who his family has carried a legacy in this company, and he feels like he's not getting the respect that he deserves, takes it upon himself to say, forget what the fans think, forget what everybody else thinks. I'm going into business to put me and my family on the map, taking his cousins with him. And even the Sami Zayn bit, I think CJ touched a bit on it all. Even the Sami Zayn bit, I think that's better character work that Undertaker's ever had to do. I think it's much harder.
Sami Zayn?
The stuff Roman's doing with Sammy, Jay, and them, I think it's much harder to go out there and act. I'm not knocking Taker for saying that he's not acting, but it's much harder to go out there and have to be versatile, act with different characters in different ways, approach different feuds in different ways while keeping the same character. The feud with John, I see the confused faces. The feud that he has with John Cena in 2021 is completely different than the way he approaches Cody Rhodes. That is completely different than the way that he approaches Brock Lesnar. I'm saying this to say that Roman Reigns is much more versatile. I think Roman Reigns has a much more complex story. I think Roman Reigns is surrounded by the better story. I think Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, is a better character in terms of writing than
how complex is
it's not super complex. It's not super complex. It's actually a very basic story to understand. I'm saying in terms of the stuff that the Undertaker's had to deal with, I don't think it's that. I think it's a little bit more complex than that. I think it's a little bit deeper. I don't think complex equals better. But what I do think is that Roman Reigns shares better dynamics and parallels to different characters in his story than the Undertaker does. I don't think that Kane and Taker, is it parallel, a dynamic? It's a little bit of both.
I'm actually so happy you're comparing it. Sorry to cut you off. It was just kind of I was really excited to talk. I'm really happy you're comparing it because I think Taker actually has more complexity, and I think he has better complexity. Yes,
go ahead. I want to hear your case.
Because one, I look at a Taker Kurt Angle and the way that story was told in the match. Taker always has this feel of in Roman's idea, wreck everything and leave. Taker was the dead man. He was the giant. He was the unmovable, not unmovable, but like he was the big final boss feel, right? Taker's always.
Can I say something?
He gets in the ring with Kurt Angle. He doesn't have that feel. Taker's the underdog in that match. If you actually watch it, 2007, No Mercy, 2006 maybe, I don't know, but Taker has these storylines and these points in matches where he doesn't have that feel to him anymore, where he loses that. Taker, Shawn, the first match. Let's look at the first match before we can get to the second one, because I think the second one is his best story ever told. That's actually why I think that second match is so good. It's not because of the in-ring. Not saying the in-ring wasn't good, but even when all right, let's look at the second match. When he wants Shawn to stay down, he doesn't actually want to end this dude's career. The facial expressions, him getting slapped by Shawn, that's the reason he put Shawn down. It was the final disrespect. He didn't want to go through with it, but he had to. He tried to the whole story of him versus Shawn, him wanting to avoid, hey, I already beat you. Hey, if you want the fight, I'll give it to you on Monday Night Raw. That everything about that I think is more complex because it wasn't just the dead man being the dead man. Also, we can look at stuff like him versus Ray. It wasn't just the dead man being the dead man. We can look at him versus Triple H, the first one, not the second one. It wasn't the dead man being the dead man.
What is it, man? What is it?
He was desperate to win. He had to play on the back end. He wasn't himself. Triple H beat the hell out of him the entire match, and then he snuck in a Hell's Gates. That's not Undertaker being Undertaker. And then Triple H said, I had you. You know it. That was a 4-year storyline if you really sit and think about it. Shawn Michaels, I had you. I made one mistake. That one mistake cost me everything. Taker, give me my match. Give me a rematch. I want you at Mania. Taker's, no, I'll give it to you at Monday Night Raw. Why? If you really think about it, some people might say, did Taker fear Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania? Did he think that he possibly was going to lose? Some people could think like that. Was that a mindset of Taker? That was something that was presented. When it comes to complexity, Taker clears.
Does that make it? I don't think that. I'll let you go, Jim. But I don't think those are good examples. Personally, go ahead.
Not at all. But Roman, first of all, wait, I wasn't here. I don't know if you say anything I'm about to say, Reese, but Roman, you said what?
I haven't said anything yet. He was talking
Roman. Steph, so what are your contests? Because I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty.
Let's not backtrack.
Okay, I'll respond so you can just pick up of what I'm saying. You mentioned the Shawn Michaels and Triple H bits of them just challenging Undertaker to a match, like Undertaker just doing his job. I don't know. I don't think that's I'm not trying to downplay it. I just don't think that's as complex as you're saying. It's a storyline about people wanting to overcome the big guy. I think it's a lot more basic than you're actually leaning on. It's just two or three superstars, including Kurt Angle, that want to beat the Undertaker, and it's like as this wall, and that's completely fine.
Why did they want to beat him?
It's Jiren-esque because he has a streak at Mania. I assume, I think they want to break the.
That wasn't
Kurt Angle. It might be a different case. From what I remember, Triple H, it's just like bragging rights of beating the Undertaker there, and I think does he have the title?
That was not the storyline for Triple H. That wasn't the storyline for Shawn Michaels.
I did say
Triple H was a revenge thing a little bit because he made his best friend retire.
Yes. There's context. Obviously, there's like some substance between there, but the whole thing is like at that point, the fights at Mania are for beating the streak. We're not going to go around that.
Okay, so we're going to say by that same notion. Before you say that. Why I think that was the dumbest point to ever bring up, Reese. By that same notion, I can just go, well, the only reason people fought Roman Reigns is because he had a belt. That is the dumbest point to ever make. The fact you actually just gave
it's true. No, I don't want to like being a wall. It's Jiren-esque, right? I know we're both Dragon Ball. It's Jiren-esque.
He's a wall without the title. Roman needed the title to be that wall.
That's
just gave Undertaker a better point.
That's completely fine. I don't think that's a better point. I think the streak is valuable. I do think the streak is valuable. But I think Roman Reigns holding the title for 1,316 days is valuable as well.
Can I say also?
All it took was one reign. I don't think that's crazy. All it took was one reign, and this man has completely flipped gears to where our GOAT, the greatest of all time, is saying that it is coming out there to go and try to beat Roman. Brock Lesnar's coming out there. Cody Rhodes has built his entire storyline on beating Roman Reigns for the title. Jey Uso has built his entire life for a portion of it on beating his cousin and proving to himself his self-worth. I think
Shawn Michaels ended his career for a rematch against this man.
I'm not arguing that. I think that's impactful. What I think is more impactful, what I think is even more heartfelt, is a member of somebody's family going out there and putting their entire value on them being completely devalued by their person who's. I think that's just and I might be just a subjective thing, but I think it's just.
I think that's pretty subjective. Yeah, that's subjective.
I think it's a much more compelling, heartfelt thing. I think it's much more compelling when we see him bring in somebody like a Sami Zayn into the group, and he brings in Sami Zayn as one of his own, and Sami Zayn now from the inside out.
Okay, so you like Tyler Perry movies, don't you?
No, I do not. I hate every Madea movie almost.
You just told on yourself. Yeah, you don't like Tyler Perry.
Can I ask you something? So you said so. In what world? I know I'm not trying to go off topic, but you know who like Jason is, right? You know who Michael Myers is, right?
Okay.
So they try to build the Undertaker up as this phenom, this dead character, this evil person. In what world? You said you mentioned Triple H versus the greatest match ever. In what world does a dead man or an evil character come out, have his arms wrapped around the his prey or whatever?
In what world? What?
I'm confused on the point a little bit.
You do know Jason got boxed up in one of his movies, right?
What I'm trying to say is Roman Reigns. What I'm trying to say is Roman Reigns stories are more impactful than the Undertaker. The Tribal Chief stories are more impactful, and also it has more impact on WWE superstar. Well, Yeah, it had more impact on WWE Superstar. Jay, what was he? He was a title. He was a tag title. You only see him as a tag title. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a tag person. And now what happened? What did Roman do? He elevated him to win the World Heavyweight Championship. He made Jey Uso. Let's be real. Sami Zayn, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing at all. He came into the
storyline. The storyline was dead in the water. Let's not do that.
That's not the point. The storyline also gave Sami Zayn, who was also dead in the water, life. So I mean, like,
yes,
we're both
honorary oof. That was fire.
Okay. So
I feel like Sami did more for Roman. There is my point.
Sami Zayn, no, that's false. That's false.
I don't know about that. I think the existence of the storyline catapulted Sammy's career to where it's at right now. Like
exactly.
What I mean by that is, like, yes, Sammy's good in the ring. I know what you're making, CJ, but like
where is his career at?
WWE does not. I mean, he's in what's Sammy's name?
IC champ.
IC champ. IC champ. Beat Gunther. He was a US champ. He was a US champ. He just lost it to Gunther. He was an IC champ. He beat Braun Breaker for it.
He lost the United States title to Ilya Dragunov.
And let's not forget
that's not a bad place to be at.
And let's not forget
let's talk about
what he was doing before. Was he not the IC champion before he joined the Bloodline?
How many? Were his stories relevant? Like, what was Sami Zayn doing?
You don't even remember what Sami Zayn was doing before he joined.
Question.
I was watching the show.
Oh yeah, yes, sir. Stuff. What's it? Yes, sir.
But and also, let's not forget, these stories are still continuing to this day. We don't see nothing that the Undertaker is.
Let's not use that.
We're comparing somebody who retired when? Like what?
Bad example. Roman Reigns. I actually say this. I think Roman Reigns outside the story, and this could apply to Taker maybe as well. Roman Reigns not being in the story hurts it a lot, and I think we're seeing the impact of.
What is Roman the tribal chief without the bloodline story?
What do you mean?
The tribal chief
for this to be a legendary character, you know.
CJ, I feel like that's kind of disingenuous. It's like saying like what's like, imagine somebody's thing is like being the leader of an army, right? Like they're like the leader of an army or leader of a clan, and you're saying what is this what is this tribal leader without his tribe? It's like, yeah, obviously he'll need to have a tribe.
Not just him in not just the faction. I mean the one story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like most legendary characters are good outside of one story.
I think the bloodline. I'll let you go. I think the bloodline has many stories inside of the long storyline, like the arcs inside of it. I don't think we've seen something like that in the WWE today.
Let's not forget he drove Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes to basically hate each other.
Okay, cool.
That's all cool. Him and the bloodline.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yes. The bloodline is a part of it, but the bloodline is.
I don't know, one story. Like, I feel like let's see two maybe. I don't.
What about the other?
I think the story, but I think how long the story lasted. Yes, it has.
Big Dog has more good stories than Tribal Chief.
I wanted to actually talk about Big Dog because you guys talked about all these people that were made from the bloodline storyline, right? One story, like CJ has said. Thank you about that, CJ. Are we gonna act like Undertaker doesn't have a role or the match that helped make a lot of stars? Like one, Kane. Let's just get that one out the way. Kane debuted probably one of the dopest debuts of all time in an Undertaker match. Are we gonna act like that doesn't exist?
So good story. Good story.
Mick Foley, y'all can correct me on this. Mankind specifically. Thrown off. That was when he became relevant to a lot.
I'm not gonna lie.
Undertaker didn't make bad example.
I think
Kane still would have been relevant.
No. I definitely said it didn't for Undertaker. I'm just saying. Okay. You can say that's a bad point. Edge. This one I know for a fact. It turned Edge from the ultimate opportunist to an actual main eventer who can win. He wasn't just the person who had to steal a win. He became a main eventer.
That wasn't Foley.
Edge 2000. No. I would definitely say 2007 Undertaker. That's one I can definitely agree with.
Wait, when does Edge fight Taker?
2007. He was feuding with Cena in 2000. If you're gonna try to bring him back,
Edge is already a champion before he fights.
He is already a champion. And how did he get that championship? How did he get the championship?
John Cena.
No, he never. No. He beat
2007. 2000. Okay, if it happened in 2007,
he beat Cena. How did he
was
beat
beating
Cena?
the face of the company in 2006. Yes,
I'm not saying he did it. Cash in won. What I said was, if you guys listen to what I said, it changed him. When did he beat him clean?
In 2006.
Yeah, I think they trade the title back and forth like multiple times in 2006.
How many titles does Edge have? He has to have 3 if he beat him clean, because he never in 2007. I don't believe he beat Cena for the title.
He didn't beat him clean for the title.
He never beat him clean for the title. That's what I'm saying.
He beat him multiple times.
He speared Cena and gave the win to RVD, and then beat RVD for the belt for the second run.
Okay, I feel
what
like
I said was Undertaker helped make him an actual main eventer. That wasn't.
What are you talking about? If Edge is winning the WWE Championship, how did Undertaker make him?
Okay, so bro. Was CM Punk the actual main eventer until 211?
Okay,
it was different levels of
yes.
So we're gonna act like there's not different levels of main. Okay,
he main evented SummerSlam in 2009.
He did. Are we gonna act like there's not levels to main eventings?
Stop trying to say Undertaker made Edge, bro.
He was main eventer.
I never said he. Y'all
trying to say he put him on the map because he did it. He was already.
Didn't say he made him on the map. Didn't say that. You're switching my word.
You said put him in the main. You said main eventer.
I said he changed him from this.
That's the same words that didn't work.
Oh my God, Jalen, you might actually be dumb. I think you were spiked, like football spiked directly on your head as a baby. I said he changed him from this person who had to cheat to win. We all just brought up the fact that he cheated to win every single time he won.
Edge stopped cheating to win.
With Undertaker, he beat Undertaker.
Was Edge not? Was Vicky Guerrero not? Was Vicky Guerrero not?
Wait, okay. So that's
Vicky was banned from one of their matches that Edge won clean.
So here we go. So
was he not cheating the rest of the year?
So he beats.
He did. I'm not saying. I'm saying it made him more
Undertaker. So Undertaker beats.
I'm saying it made him more evident as a main eventer.
Edge beats. I disagree. Edge beats Undertaker clean for what? I don't know. He beats Undertaker clean, and then he just doesn't keep up with it at all. Versus Roman Reigns.
So wait, y'all brought up Kevin Owens, right? Kevin Owens also had a belt before Roman, but that was fine when they brought up Kevin Owens.
Time out. We never said Roman Reigns made Kevin Owens.
I never said that.
He made Edge. This is y'all just trying to change my word.
We never
said that. That never came out my mouth. Hey, you go back. Go back and make it clip. That never came out my mouth.
I never said these people were made by Taker.
I'm not trying to say he changed the meaning because he did.
CJ, this would go intact of like I guess the character's impact on other characters, which I do think matters to a degree. However, I just do think that the writing of Roman Reigns is better than the writing of Undertaker in terms of how the character is structured.
But y'all saying character, right? Character Tribal Chief. He was like cutthroat. He didn't. If he had to fight family, he would fight family. If he had to sacrifice anything, he would sacrifice anything to be on top. Versus the dead man.
Roman never fought his brother. Roman never fought his brother.
He was fighting his cut. He doesn't have his brother. Well.
Are we not in kayfabe? They're kayfabe actors, right? That was his brother. Let's not say that wasn't his brother. That was his brother. Relax.
Okay, Roman Reigns.
He literally killed his father. Like, come on, bro. We can't say Roman was willing to fight his family. Undertaker killed his daddy.
Roman Reigns doesn't have.
Kane killed his dad.
Roman Reigns doesn't have a kayfabe brother. So I mean, like, I'm sorry that Roman Reigns doesn't have a kayfabe brother.
He has a kayfabe cousin.
They're not. Okay, let's be disingenuous.
Roman's actually the one getting betrayed most of the time.
Yes,
that's true too.
Yes.
Hey,
I didn't even bring up Seth Rollins. Oh my gosh, and like how the dynamic between.
Hey man, I think this is just a dead debate, bro. I think this is a dead debate.
I think you're down. Actually. I think you're down.
I mean, it's a 3v1.
No, it's still Undertaker. No,
it's a 2v2. I just think you're down. I think you're down.
No, you pivoted from my point on Roman having one good story to
fair enough.
It's about Edge.
And just to be clear, I wasn't saying he made Edge a main eventer. I was saying he helped transition. He was one of the key factors.
Transition? What is Edge? Is Edge?
Oh my gosh! Oh
well,
my gosh!
You're it's fine, but I don't know. I see.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking. But the Edge transition, is this new? I know it's 2025. It's
like Randy. Like when would y'all say Randy transitioned to that?
I don't think Randy's ever transitioned, but I do think he became a top character when he fought
Foley. I would agree with Foley. I wouldn't say Triple H. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it was Triple H.
Honestly, the Benoit match, the Benoit match is no 3, but he's not like a main eventer. But like,
that showed that he had potential. The Benoit, I think, was his.
I guess the Evolution. But I mean, Evolution. But
no, I would say Foley showed
that year. So
Foley did more though. Well, obviously,
yeah. See, he wins the title like a few months later. So,
but that's kind of what I'm saying with Edge. Edge became consistently in that world title picture after the Taker situation.
Well, when we're talking about world title pictures, we can talk about the franchise match for match world title. And when that comes to this match for match world title, the owner of it is still Truth. And Steph, in just a few short minutes, you will be accompanied by you're using Sami Zayn as well. You talked about Sami Zayn. You're using Sami Zayn.
He's a bot. I'm getting ready to that trash match first round.
All right. I don't know what he's talking about, but you mentioned the name earlier. He will be used against Sami Zayn. CB for short. So
Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown match for match against Sami Zayn. That's what's gonna happen.
Breezy.
Yeah.
I woke up Chris Breezy. Then got a man.
Yo, right, if I wake up Chris Brown, I'm smashing.
What? Welcome to Franchise Talent Show, guys. Okay, look, let me explain for the audience what match for match is, guys. Look, match for match. Let's talk about it. I know you guys are wondering what the heck could match for match possibly mean. Well, guys, let me explain to you what match for match truly is. Guys, match for match is a competition that we have here on the franchise channel where we compare two people's match catalogs. Today we have Steph representing Sami Zayn and people representing but you still have a great match catalog. It's going to happen here on Verbal Kombat. They will go head to head because they feel like that the people they chose have the better match catalog. And even if they don't feel like they have the better match catalog, it's like they're confident enough to be other pros.
Hey, Reese. Your mic sounds bad.
It does. How bad?
You sound better now, but it sounded bad.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. All right. Yeah, that's what match for match is. Match for match is a competition where people compare two catalogs of two different wrestlers. Steph will have Sami Zayn, Truth will have CB. If you know, you know. And then they will go head to head, comparing the catalogs of each. The best 9 matches these guys have. That's the total tally that can be possibly had in a match for match. If you guys actually want more information, stay tuned because the match for match competition is happening right now. We have a championship for this as well. That right now, Truth, the person on the screen, is going to have his faction Beast of the East logo on it. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be amazing. You're about to see the pinnacle of sports and entertainment. Steph, Truth, you guys can join me right now. Let's talk about it. Steph, Truth, you guys are here. Truth on my left, Steph on my right. The way I'm looking at the screen, that's how it is. Guys, are you ready?
Let's hear. I'm ready to do it, bro. Like I said earlier, like I'm already a main eventer. I've been here several times. Truth, you're my Undertaker. I'm Edge. You're about to boost me to the big leagues, my boy. I'm about to give you your first loss. I do genuinely think I'm about to give you your first loss. Are you undefeated? But I don't really care. I just want to give you your first loss tonight. That's my goal.
Truth.
You're not undefeated. You lost to CJ.
He did lose to CJ. CJ is undefeated.
Truth, you are muted, bro. You are muted.
Perhaps he can't talk right now. Steph, how are you feeling using Sami Zayn coming into this match? Even though CB is in some bad light, we know
CB
that
is an
he's
awful
one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. And what are you doing? How do you feel, Steph? Can you like act normal for a second, please?
All right. So honestly, how do I feel? I'm feeling kind of confident. Sami Zayn has a really, really good catalog. I'm just hoping I didn't get to send my matches to refs. That's kind of what I'm scared of. So I don't really want to use my NXT matches. But yeah, Zayn has a really good catalog. I'm not gonna act like Mr.
Real
CP.
quick.
Go for it, True. Go for it, True. True.
All right, I don't know. There we go. Truth, we hear you.
True. Sir. 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 Sir.
My fault. It's not
Alright.
real bad. I'm sorry. I'm good now. Oh, this is not a championship match.
It's not for the belt. It's not for the belt.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that, Reese. I was about to say, well, wait a minute. I can't. I'm not going with CD.
No.
Chris Brown will not be my choice.
I know for a fact. You.
I agree, bro.
Championship. Look, you know the last time I fought the champion in a non-title match, I beat his ass, and he's on the screen right now, silent as a mouse.
Oh.
Stay quiet, real quick.
Silent as a mouse. I'll show you silent, buddy. You can sit back there, shut your mouth, and know your role. True. He's been talking entirely too much. Truth. How confident do you feel about this current match?
Well, man. I mean, this is about to be 4 straight. Y'all said I wasn't in the field. Now I'm in the field too much at this point. I got called out. It's not an open challenge. He called me out, and I'm here for it. Simple as that.
All right, Steph. I need somebody else join. Steph, I think the people are ready. The referees are getting adjusted right now. They're trying to mentally prepare themselves.
Yes,
They are pretty hilarious.
Steph lucky I took this, man. He lucky I took this, man. Y'all trying to beat up on the champ. I see what y'all doing.
Hey! I saw the champ finally coming to work. I said, let me throw my hat in because I've been getting disrespected. I should have been in a championship match. As I said, maybe if I challenge you live, company has no choice but to throw me in a match with you. Let me do it. I just want a chance to shine.
That's cool. Don't be all,
You can shine bright like a diamond here against Truth. The match starts soon as refs get their selves together. Do y'all have any words for each other before y'all go ahead and compare these two wrestlers?
Yeah. I want to say to Steph, you already know how this works. There will be no coin toss. You go first. Simple as that.
All right. I can go first.
Not right now. I'm just saying when it starts. I'm just letting you know. I'm out here. See, my whole thing about franchise is to bring the people on the bottom up to the top. And accepting this match puts me in a position to do that. I'm down for charity. It's charity season, and I guess it's my charity match. This is me giving back. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
You're like John Cena with Make-A-Wish, then. Huh?
Well, no, I will never be John Cena.
No, I think
I never want to be John Cena.
I think true. Matter of fact, we can't even see you right now. I think you've been there.
Exactly.
What I will say is, you can say charity, you can say whatever, but I'm Mr. Thursday Nights. Never lost on a Thursday yet.
He hasn't lost on a Thursday.
I have.
Wait, you have lost?
I have lost on a Thursday. This is some BS.
Would you lose?
Wait a minute. Didn't you lose to me?
Yes.
I lost to Reese on a Thursday.
It wasn't Reese rules, by the way. I just beat him. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine.
I lost to Reese on a Thursday, but I do believe even refs came out to say, Yeah, you shouldn't have lost that match. That one match was crazy. I'm confused how you won that.
They said it to me first, which means the score should have been 5-3.
I'm kind of thinking that money was in pockets for that match. But yeah, it's whatever. I've lost once on a Tuesday. Truth, you've lost once as a champ. So one of our records is getting broke.
In a non-title match. Say it right.
In a non-title match, you're right. You have 1 L as a champ, is what I said. It was nothing wrong about that.
8-1. I'm 8-1 in my total.
8-1.
8-1 in
total. We could possibly make it 8-2. We can make it 8-2 or Steph has a chance to pass Truth's record here. We're gonna go ahead and do it.
No, Steph can't pass my record. Whoa, wait a minute. How's he gonna pass my record?
If I'll be 8-1.
You'd be 8-1.
No. Steph, I beat you. That's how I got the title.
Thursday, sir.
Okay.
I'm talking singles matches, and I'm talking Thursday.
You know, he only cares about Thursdays because that's where his field goal percentage is best at. But let's see if he still has a little shot tonight. We're gonna look right at Verbal Kombat. Look, we said there is no coin toss, which means that you will go first, Steph. What is your first match? Can we get the music?
First match, give me Sami Zayn versus John Cena, U.S. Open title.
US
Open title. I want these to be specific. I want the one when Cena had the belt, not the recent one.
All right, give me Bill versus Eddie Guerrero and Vengeance.
I think you picked the wrong Eddie match.
What a way to start. What a way
to start. Whoa. Before any... Oh, wait. I don't think I'm in the chat because I didn't get any notifications.
Oh, no. I kicked you up, buddy. You're okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. We have 1 vote in. We have 2 votes in.
I think that's the wrong Eddie match, I will say.
Hey man, I do this, man. Let's just.
You do. I've seen some of your strategies. I've seen you against X. You just unloaded the clip on my boy. I felt bad for X. But you did what you had to do.
He actually could have got some points right there. He could have came back.
Hey man, I ain't here to talk about the past.
All right, well, you need to be talking about your future because your future has been decided. Steph, you are now down 0-1. Truth has the point.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
All right, Truth. The ball is in your court.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Did you hear the match I called or not?
No, we didn't hear your match.
All right, give me Benoit RVD SummerSlam ladder match.
Cool. All right, let's give me Sammy's second best NXT match. Give me Sammy versus Cesaro NXT Arrival. I'm just hoping they watched it. I'm really just hoping they watched it.
All 3 of the refs have probably watched this match.
It is like I said, just one of Sammy's best NXT matches. I'm not gonna lie to you. Might be Cesaro's best match in
the results are in. Let's just say it's a clean sweep already. Steph, you have a point on the board now.
Yes, sir. Do we have some fun here? Because this was actually a great match, but like I don't know if refs are gonna take this as a troll. It's a tremendous match, especially when it comes to sports entertainment. Give me Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville, WrestleMania 38. I freaking love that match.
All right, give me Benoit versus HBK Raw, February 16th, 2004.
Y'all better not
run that Benoit match back. Truth, I was typing. I'm sorry.
Benoit versus HBK Raw, February 16th, 2004. This was around the time of the Great Triple Threat.
Yeah, that was that was that was.
We have one vote in.
Wasn't that the match? If Sean wins, he gets added, right?
Yeah.
I thought they had a stipulation like that at one time. It was a solid match.
We have two votes in.
I think my match was more entertaining.
We have 2 votes in. How confident are you in your picks? Why did you pick that match specifically, Steph? That was a pick that you when you throw out your match first, it puts you at a disadvantage. Knowing that you'd be at a disadvantage and that Truth has time to counter, why did you say that match? Especially because it's not using a traditional wrestler as Sammy's opponent.
Honestly, I picked that match because of that fact. You have such a disadvantage going first. I wanted to throw out a match that I know is really good, but off of name value, your opponent might not go, that's actually a banger. It's a banger. I ain't gonna lie to you. Johnny Knoxville versus Sammy might be one of the better celebrity matches in WWE, and it's actually just a good match. I'm not gonna lie to
you. But he's going against HBK. It's up against HBK.
He's going up against HBK. I ain't gonna knock that. Which one was I more entertained by? Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn. That's what I gotta say.
Well, the refs have entertained both picks, and the result of their entertainment has been Truth's pick with Chris Benoit. So Benoit now has a point over Sami Zayn. If you guys don't know what's going on, welcome to the Franchise Network. This is match for match. We're comparing the 2 catalogs of 2 different wrestlers. CB, y'all know who that is, and Sami Zayn. Truth, because you were the last person to make a point, let's go ahead and get it rolling. What's next?
Let me get a Benoit Jericho ladder, 2001.
Benoit Jericho ladder. I believe that was a great match, tremendous even. So I'm just gonna shoot for the walls. Give me balls. Give me Sami Zayn versus. Let's play into some heart. No, let's not do that. Let's just go for the win. Give me Sammy Gunther, WrestleMania. I think that's 40, or is it 41?
It is 40.
Give me Sammy Gunther, WrestleMania 40.
That's your win?
That for sure win. That should for sure.
It should. It definitely should be.
It was a tremendous match. I hated the winner. I hated the winner though. I will say that. Tremendous match.
All right, the results are in, and Steph, that confidence is working out pretty well for you because you are now tied 2-2. Is it right?
Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be a troll. Wow. Okay. I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling confident. Let's keep it. I don't want to get these NXT picks out quick. 2-2. I need 3 to win.
No, you need 5. So you need 5. No, you need 5 to win. Not no 3 to win, bro.
That means I need 3 more. That means I need 3 more.
What are you doing, bro? It's a method to this, bro.
3 more. You know what? Give me Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, NXT TakeOver Dallas. Give me that.
Ooh, what a good pick.
All right, give me Give me the TLC match. Chris Benoit, Jericho, the Dudleys.
Are we using tags?
Use tags?
We can't. My fault. I'm sorry. My bad. We can't do that.
I'm not really mad at tags.
This not Manuel's live. However, if both of y'all feel confident, we can.
I would have repicked my match.
No, okay, never mind. We're gonna stick with normal match for match rules, especially for our new viewers here on the channel. This is match for match. Only singles and triple threats allowed. Truth, you are allowed to repick, and you have time.
Give me Brett Benoit Owen Hart tribute match.
Okay, I was kind of waiting for that. I was kind of waiting for that. I think I've only ever seen that Benoit Brett match once, so I can't even speak on if I think I could beat it or not.
And refs are thinking.
All I just remember the freaking aura of Nakamura. Not gonna lie to you, Nakamura's. Well, now I remember a lot. Ending sequence.
Oh,
It was my first time seeing Nakamura.
That match, the Shinsuke Nakamura match, is so good. It's so good, and the fact that Steph, you are only having 1 point in this rough count, which means Truth takes the other two, which means Truth is now up.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, this means it's 3-2 in Truth's favor, which means guys are full gear. Gentlemen, go ahead.
All right, give me Brett Angle, Royal Rumble 03. I mean, John Angle, Royal Rumble 03. The great match that everyone talks about.
I know that's one of your hitters, so I could throw one of my hitters here just to make sure.
You need to.
I've used that match in the past, and it doesn't get much love, but I don't know if I want to go off in nostalgia.
Yes, it do, bro. It's won just about every time I've heard it.
Fair enough. Maybe I just used it at the wrong times. Really watch NXT. I don't know much of El Generico, so I'm gonna stay away from that. I'll shoot for it. Give me Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Battleground 2016.
Okay.
That's a great count.
I think it's the better of the matches. It definitely is one of my best, but I have some bangers left on the table. I have one. I'm just iffy on if the refs have seen. That's the only reason I haven't popped it already.
Okay. Steph, the counter that you gave does work.
If you would have said doesn't, I didn't know what else to do. I was done. I ain't gonna lie to you. You would have said doesn't.
It is now 3 up. We are in the next gear. Y'all hear the music in the background. It has gotten intense. It's now 3 up. The next few decisions that these guys make decide the fate of this match for match. Steph, go ahead. You're next up.
Just make sure this is the same match. I have 30, right?
You do have 30 seconds, but that time is winding down now.
Yeah. I want Sammy versus Samoa Joe. The 2 out of 3 falls match. I was torn between 2, but that is the one I want. That's the one I want. I want their 2 out of 3 falls match. It was on NXT.
Truth.
All right, give me Bill versus Brock Lesnar on SmackDown, December 4th, 2009.
That's a beautiful pick.
He said what? Benoit who? I'm sorry.
Lesnar.
Benoit Lesnar?
Yeah.
I've actually never seen it. I can't even give opinions on it. I've never seen that match.
It's a good opinion.
That's an Iron Man match, right? I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's a good match, but Steph, there's no need for your opinion on it because Truth has took the point 4-3.
Damn. Give me WrestleMania 20. WrestleMania 20.
WrestleMania 20.
Oh, no.
Right. Don't think I could beat that. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I beat that. Damn.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting
lost.
that.
I didn't expect Joe to lose. I only got two more shooters at this point. You know what? You just give me one. I guess I'll just go down. I'll go down swinging though. Give me Sammy versus Roman Reigns Elimination Chamber 2023. Give me that. That wasn't supposed to be my end game, but it was my end game.
Dang.
Good match for match truth.
Wait, it ain't over, bro. The judges have been weird, bro. You never know.
Hey.
True.
Hey.
I love your optimism for your opponent, but that's not the case today. Chris Benoit does take this victory in match for match, and wins again. Steph, this is your second loss ever on Verbal Kombat, coming to the hands of truth, using somebody's name who we have to use in very scarce light here. Look,
it's tough. It's tough.
Gentlemen, I'll let you guys have your words. The floor is yours for the next 10 minutes to close the show.
Truth, I don't really got much to say, bro. You know what? This was a respectful battle. First time ever, me and you one-on-one. You beat me. You beat me. You beat me. Maybe there's a reason why I'm not champ. Maybe, damn. I actually thought I had this one. Damn.
It's all good, bro. I tend to make people feel this way a lot. Yeah, what you have to understand, man. It's all about strategy. It's all about how you call the match, what you call, when you call it, how you call it. Like I said, everybody here is great competitors. I feel like anybody could be champion in here. But it's me, and I got to represent. I'm glad to be in the field. Honestly, I'm feel like a field worker now. I've been in the field so many times. This is about fourth straight. I've been at every show for the last 2-3 weeks, man. And I'm glad. Go ahead.
I'm with you on that. I'll back you on that. I ain't gonna. I respect it. I respect it. I respect you for it for the last 4 shows now, back to back.
Last 4 shows. Last 4 shows, and defended the title before that with Gino. So that's 5 straight. Because that's you, Jaden, Jalen, and you. It's you, Jaden, Jalen, and X. And that was a title match. And then I had Gino before that. So that's 2 title matches. So yeah, like I said, I'm in the field. I'm here to prove to everybody why I'm the champion. But I'm also trying to, show that everybody in here is just as great as I am. It's just that at this moment, I'm greater. And I think this was a good match. I'm not gonna say I wasn't sweating, bro. I ain't gonna act like I wasn't sweating. Yeah, bro. When they called that Royal Rumble match, I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. But I gotta keep my head down. I did do research for this one. The last match I didn't because I had to, but I did do research for this. Like I didn't have a paper. I was calling from a calling sheet. But like I said, man, I'm just happy, to be here representing, the championship and in this promotion. And like I said, man, I'm just here, and I guess I'm looking for my next competitor at this point.
Hey, I think we all know who your next competitor is. I think it got to be CJ, bro. I think you and CJ got to stop dancing around each other. He's already beaten you in the past non-title. I think it's time for this one-on-one. I think it's time for it.
I'm down. I'm down. CJ, I'm down. I'm definitely down. Hey. I guess me and CJ can get in there and we can call what we need to call. We can figure out what we need to, what kind of match it's gonna be. Whether it's gonna be superstars, whether it's gonna be, something a little like stipulation or something. I don't know. I'm tired of doing these single matches, so I don't know. Hey, but yeah, man, I'm ready.
I mean, I don't know next time I'll see you, but I know I'll see you. That's all I gotta say, Drew. You can go ahead.
Hey, man.
I'll do the screen. Dude, that loud ass music. Is somebody coming out, bro? Somebody else coming out?
I don't know. But
hey, nobody wants to see me. It's a shame. But hey, man, look. Truth, I'll let you close out the show. You're the champ, right? You deserve it.
Thanks.
Stepping down. Appreciate it. I'll see you when I see you, Truth. Maybe I'll see you after CJ, but I will see you.
There we go. Music out of nowhere.
Is this fucking Naruto?
Jeez.
Like, bro, what?
Come out of nowhere, bro. I haven't had an intro music yet, man. What is going?
I'm curious to who it is. Hold on. Wait, let me go backstage. Let me go.
I don't know who it is, too. Don't know who it is. Oh, my gosh. This guy. Say what you gotta say, bro.
Finally,
I'm a mute, bro.
Finally, I'm here and I'm able to capitalize my moment as of right now. But you know what? I'm done, right? I'm done playing nice. I've sat back. I followed the rules. I shook hands, and you know, smile for the camera, just for me to be passed over and over again, while people who haven't earned shit get handed title shots on a silver fucking platter. You know, I've beaten the so-called contenders before, brother. I put in the work night after night, and still management looks the other way. Well, guess what? I'm not asking anymore. Truth. I'm not. I'm taking it. I'm taking what I deserve. Even if I have to break a few bones, even if I have to burn a few bridges, so fucking what? For now on, for the next month or so, I'm not here. I'm not here for your approval. I'm not here for anybody's approval. I'm not here for your cheers. I'm not here for your respect. For now on, the next time that I'm in a match for fucking match, it's going to be ruthless. And also, about you and CJ, y'all act like, you two want to act like this is your moment. Like the title picture is a two-man story. Well, truth, newsflash. You don't get to write fucking history just because you're champion. Especially without me in it. Because if I think about it, me and you, we was champions, brother. So for you to move on and act as if I don't exist irritates me. For you to try to be very avoidant of who I am as a person irritates me as well. You can keep dodging and fucking ducking all you want. Because there's no waiting on December 31st. I know for a fact. If CJ wins or loses, I'm next. And you also want to know the truth? Let's pull back the curtain, right? This so-called business, this so-called sport, it's not about talent anymore. It's about who shakes whose hands in backstage. It's about who kisses whose ass in backstage. It's never the people who earned it. Never seems to be highlighted in the shows. It's always fucking people like CJ who doesn't even care. It's always Steph who really don't care either. Even if he just lost, he doesn't care. Like, I just don't understand. So it's like, every time my name comes up as a number one contender, the so-called champion suddenly has a change of heart. He finds an excuse, a new challenge, a new pity feud to hide behind. You pivot like your life depends on it because you know I would take that fucking title from you, Truth. You know I know more wrestling than you, Truth. Every day it's an excuse.
You know more wrestling, but I have better strategy.
Strategy, right. Because I feel like when you know the moment you stand across from me with that title line, it's over. You're not a fighting champion. You're a survival. You're on a survivor instinct. You're fighting for your reputation as champion. Because I'm not only going to take that title from you, I'm also going to expose the fact that you don't know wrestling. You don't know wrestling. Because each time you have a match for match, it's always the same four people. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, AJ Styles. It's always these elite wrestlers that you pick. And no underrated wrestlers because you don't know ball.
Foley, Jeff Hardy, Benoit, the last three people I
Benoit,
picked.
right? Benoit, okay. You keep spinning these narratives and just as if like you're the top guy when you're not, and you know you're not. You continue to duck me over and over, and I'm fucking tired. I'm done chasing you. So next time you see me, it would either be on a Tuesday or on a pay-per-view. But I promise though, if it's not neither of that, you and CJ won't have shit if I'm on the show. If not, we can make it like this. A triple threat. It's whatever. I won the tourney, so I deserve my title shot. And you're going to give it to me. Have a good fucking night.
All right. All right. More challenges. More challenges. I tell you, this title of mine brings the worst out of people. Sure brings the worst out of people. And a double one. A double one. What is going on, y'all? This is crazy. I'm getting jumped up here tonight, bro. What's going on?
Yeah. First off, he ran off. Let me address that last point you made. Ain't no triple threat. All right. First of all, get it on your own time. All right. This right here, I've been waiting on this. Okay. Rocks, for you to say I haven't earned anything, I don't understand that. You say I don't care. I also understand that I'm here every Tuesday, every Thursday, if I can be. I may not be booked as much. It's called being an attraction. You know what I mean? So, Rocks, if I owe you one anyways for some stuff that happened off franchise, you know what I mean? So whenever you want, it's fine. But no triple threat. Truth, congrats, another W. It was impressive.
They starting to line up, ain't they?
The whole open challenge thing's been impressive. You know what I mean? The ones that were for the title, I was hoping you win, so we still get our match. So yeah, whenever that is, you know what I mean? Good luck to you. You know what I mean? I don't know if you got any more open challenges in you, but if you do, you know what I mean? Good luck to you.
Nah. You the next. Nah. You waited too long. You the next competitor that I'll be against. Until then, I'll be in the back, nursing my wounds, making sure I'm healthy for our match. Our match has been in the books for at least a month, and nobody else until it's you and I, sir. Simple as that.
All right. Anything? I know you were saying like you were getting tired of like the same old. Anything you wanted to? You know what I mean?
Oh no. That's something we could come up with. Something we could come up with. It's up to you. I mean, I don't want to keep having, stipulations just for you. Our last one was a stipulation, so if it has to be the same as the last one, that's fine too. Like I said, the wins is piling up. You know what I mean? And after a while, every win looks like the rest. You know what I mean? Once you put paint on the wall, you know what I mean? All you see is red. You don't see the spots no more. You feel me? So, like I said, I'm here. I'm in the field. You know what I mean? I heard what Rock said. You know what I mean? It's not even addressable. Hey, like I said, Rock, December 31st, you'll get your match. I said it. That it ain't changing. But right now, my focus is on CJ. You know what I mean? Because I know you know ball, and I know you beat me already for the non-title match, and so I owe you one. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically at this point, ain't no other competitor until my match with you. Simple as that.
Sure.
I feel like I earned that. I mean, at least I feel like I earned that. At least, come on.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. It always goes to Commissioner Reese. I don't know where he's at, but always has to come from the top down first. But I'm now. Whenever it is, you know what I mean. Old Commish will set it up. We'll get it on.
Yeah, like I said, you got any stipulations or anything you thought there? You can do that. You know what I mean? It don't matter. You know what I mean? If you want to just be singles, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm franchise most wanted right now. You feel me? So everybody good for me. So dang, now y'all just
coming down the aisle. What's up?
I ain't get an interest music yet.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
That's my music, bro. Shut up. Hey,
he doing the job. Who was good, bro?
All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining. But right now, I have to do my due diligence. So, yeah, bye. Nah. Look, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the Franchise Network. Thank you guys for watching Verbal Kombat. You guys have made this show something special that we look forward to do every single week. Thank you guys so much for listening to us to talk wrestling and compare match catalogs here live every week. We will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Peace out.